but maybe we just do all the different assets. I'm like, what are you gonna do? It's like a video, an AI, a video, a video static. And I'm like, bro, what about the strategy? And he's like, yeah, the strategy. I'm like, no, I'm like, right now, X and WhatsApp, they're running our ads. One day we wake up, ça dit, mets $500, mais après tu mets 10. Après, Simon, il se lève, it's still like 3 a.m. in EST. He's like, ça fonctionne pas. Ça fonctionne pas. And then somebody sends him a voice note. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? We're gonna do a CBO. 80 creatives et ça va s'éparpiller un peu partout et là on va voir. And I'm like, oh fuck.
Simon, you have the Stratix network.
And then he's like, so then he threw in another ad set today. Okay, he's like, oh, Myron told me 4-second video. Look at the CPM. Look at the CPM. $39. I'm like, yeah, but Simon, ça a dépensé 50 cents.
Simon, you're tweaking.
He's like, well, you should be glad that you have a business partner and friend who tests a lot of strategies. He's like, because I could have written it and be like, oh, next week. So I'm like, bro, if we're going to test a strategy, we're going to go through it.
How many times do you press that update button?
Too many times.
Like,
because bro, now Simon's looking at this, he's like, ça fonctionne pas, qu'est-ce qu'on a fait? It didn't even spend 50% of its daily budget.
This is $5.
Yeah, so he's like, ok, je vais dépenser $250, but bro, this guy at that $30, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? And then I told him, like, the only person that turned off the ads right away when we were running the ads for him. Like, he went in and he turned it off. I'm like, bro, okay, if we're gonna do a strategy and we're gonna spend $250, I say we do like 5 or 6 rounds where 2 days, don't touch. Okay, I'd rather you log out, take out the Shopify, you log out too, don't even put the notification on your phone, pendant 2 jours t'es en vacances. Okay, so for 2 days, it's gonna spend $500. Tu touches pas. And we go in with a strategy, we test, like it could be another one, but all I want, bro, big text.
This is pretty cool.
So then after you do the different statics, then you do UGC. 2 days, you don't touch. Okay? $60 per ad. Okay, at this point, we did 4 rounds of $250. $250 times 4. $1,000. I think in that $1,000 spent, we have a better idea of where to go than what we've been doing. And I think that's why we do the pruning. Not the pruning.
Question.
Hey, let me finish. The pruning is not the campaign structure. That is not the pruning. Because if you tell me, let's do that campaign structure, 8 ad sets, 4, but you know what? We're just gonna throw.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna
like the AI videos said. OG said they were really good videos. The AI videos that I did.
Okay, but then what happens after? We don't know if it was because it was AI. We don't know because of the messaging. We don't know nothing. So if we try to replicate that success, we have no idea. That video might give us a 1.
A 1 what?
A 1x. Spends 99, gives us 99.
Why? Why would it give us 1x? Let's say it gives us 2x.
Well, first of all, Uptown is giving us 0.
No,
okay?
but
all it's giving us is $600 CPMs. Okay, that's all it's giving us.
But let's just say
it
gives us 2x. Let's just say of the AI.
Okay.
You could just recreate with UGC.
But what are you gonna recreate? Is it because it was a podcast style? Is it because it was the?
We could use the same script and messaging in there.
And then test what?
UGC creators, real B-roll.
Okay. And then what do we test?
Like make it better.
But then how?
Like better graphics and stuff. No.
Oh, better graphics. And now we're doing better graphics now, but it's UGC.
But
this
you
is
know what
my
I mean?
point.
No.
No, I don't. That's my point. Is that if we're gonna do the methodology, like we either do it methodically or we don't. Or it was a topic of the Monday of April 14th, and we had a good laugh, and you know what? We're just gonna fucking take stuff. We're gonna throw it at the wall.
It's not good.
And we're gonna see if it sticks.
You don't think it's a good strategy doing like each ad set, 1 static, 1 AI, 1 static, 1 AI, 1? It's not good. Like honestly.
Let's see. Did I get snake eyes? No. That's how we can burn money. Because we're gonna go a full week. We're throwing stuff. Even I know you, bro. By hour 12. The CPM is high and the click-through rates are low and the traffic on the website is low and the add to carts are low and the checkouts are low. The whole strategy didn't make sense. But the next day you will wake up, you will come up with a new strategy, which I admire, because you still got that dog in you, but we're running in circles. Because the next day you're gonna be like, this strategy didn't work. You know? After $14 spent, that business is not working. So you know what? We're gonna try something different today. And then you launch it, and then you go to bed, you're like, tomorrow's gonna work. And then you wake up, and it's noon, it's still like 3 a.m. in the States, but you're like, mais it's still early. And then 9 a.m. passes, you're like, pourquoi personne n'a acheté? You understand what I mean? So like, even though we have a strategy, it could be down packed. As soon as you're like in it. You have a wire connected to the business. It was just in here. And then you're just like, il y a pas assez de personnes sur le site, il y avait no at the cart, personne qui achète. Ça n'a pas fonctionné. You understand what I mean? So that's why let's do it methodically. So at least as we're getting to it, because like let's say for example, we see that it's erase, wrinkles, and 100% natural. This is actually, let's say and we should literally test this. It's the fucking format that works, because he's doing it for men older. We could do it for women older. And literally, bro, it should be like this. Premium beef tallow, je peux voir parce que là même nos styles.
There's a lot of writing.
Oh, c'est comme la gazette, you know, like lines. I gotta zoom in to see what's going on. Okay, simple. 2 lines. There shouldn't be more than 7 words on the whole thing. Not more than 7 words. If we can't express it in 7 words, try again until we have the best 7 words that we can put onto a static. Now, let's say that we see, okay, it's actually erase, wrinkles, and natural. Why? Start the AI. Take the AI. Let's do what? You know what? We're gonna do 1 round just AI. We're gonna do one where we're gonna do conspiracy of a fucking TV show. We're gonna do one where it was a podcast. We're gonna do one where it was the celebrities. We're gonna do another one where it's just a green screen. We're gonna do another one, and then we test it. 2 days. Don't touch. 2 days, you don't touch. If you want to spend $250 a day.
Yeah.
And then after we see, okay, you know what? The AIs, they worked. And what's gonna end up happening is every round that we do this, one of them is just gonna stick there and it's gonna keep spending. Why? Because it's getting results. And you topple it on top. That's how I think that we should. If we're gonna take that video that we saw yesterday and take it seriously, I think that's what we should do.
With OG's thing.
With OG's pretty much telling us, you guys need to spend more, because right now Facebook is like, peasants. Stick with the peasants.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend? We're not gonna help you. Tu veux dépenser les $10 par jour? Tiens, le reste là, $800 CPM. Personne qui. Peut-être je vais t'amener une personne qui peut-être il va faire la attaque. Peut-être! Mais je te garantis rien. So I think if we spend it $250. I think, bro, you know what we do? We do 5 rounds. 5 rounds is what? If we do 5 rounds of what I just explained.
1250.
C'est 1250. 250?
Fois 5.
2 days! Times 10 technically. C'est 2500. Ok, so on a pris sur Facebook, on a 2500. But I feel like at that 2500, we're on a path of understanding what could work. Si on fait 2500 and we're just like, you know what? Throw it.
It's technically nothing.
T'as une idée? Mets-la là-bas. T'as une idée? Mets-la là-bas. T'as une idée? Mets-la là-bas. We're gonna come out at 2500. If we don't have a winning ad, we're gonna be like, what works? I don't know.
What if you spend 2500 with your shirt and you still want winning ad or messaging?
Well, then it's like I don't know why we're a creative agency then. Or maybe I don't know what the fuck we're doing on the website. Should we have an ad that's printing 4x a day at $1,000 a day? I don't think so. But could we start getting a cluster of understanding of like, okay, like if you take an ad and you do erase, wrinkles, and 100% natural, it's just been proven to win and win and win and win over anything else that we produce. Anything else. So now, do as many different variations of the erase and win. And that's where the 80-20 comes in, where Diano, they don't know how many hundreds of ads they do a month. They have that one winner. That one winner gets iterations up the wazoo. So then that's what the game then becomes, is that just like how many different iterations creatively, high quality or even low quality, can we do depending on the target audience? Because we don't know what's going to work. We don't know if the AI with Jessica Alba and Angelina Jolie is gonna work. It could also not. But I think we should test that. If we're seeing that erasing the wrinkles is actually the best. Because maybe there's a whole other angle that we can take that nobody else is taking, which is that like the government's trying to fuck you. They're giving you all these chemical-ridden products. I scanned the CeraVe. Okay, when I scan the CeraVe, it tells me it's a 17 on 100. Technically, I'm gonna get cancer because of my moisturizer. Imagine that.
Yeah.
So we don't know. And it might be, that could be a whole other angle that's just completely apart. On top of that, you get the anti-aging benefits, but you don't. So I would literally, I would rip this.
Why that one specifically?
Because, I see
you don't
this,
even know if it works.
But the messaging is clear. And then it gives me two benefits that you can steer towards the angle. And then obviously you need to have a good ad copy. But this is, for me, it's clear. I can understand. Like, let's pull up the one that we have.